Добро пожаловать на третью часть! На третью часть прохождения за темного соблазна. За доброго темного соблазна, который будет противостоять своей жажде убийства. Короче, на чем мы остановились? А я не помню, на чем мы остановились. Короче, мне надо поговорить сейчас с Кагой. Надо будет украсть вот этот идол. А, кстати, вот этот вот очень важный чел.
Forgive my surprise. It's rare to find your kind above ground. Rare and intriguing on a day already packed with intrigue. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Хорошо, спрашивай.
Glory. Now then. How would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Это были самые обычные гоблины, бичеватель впереди, а по бокам буяги. Дай точное описание, давай.
Goblins were of rare,
Чего?
gem-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
А дракон, которого они вели за собой, относится ли он к латунному подвиду или серебряному?
The truth, my friend. Not a jot more or less. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Гоблинские суеверия не стоят того, чтобы переводить на них чернила и пергамент. Придержать язык.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Блин, как он на него смотрит. Надо, короче, мне Гейла поменять. Обратно на Лайзель.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket. Until we meet again.
До встречи. Так. Медведь.
Just a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
Блять, я далеко от дома. Ну ты, короче, растерзал всех тифлингов, да? Я знаю одну фичу, кстати, как идол спереть, но я не знаю, пофикшено ли оно, ибо это фича сама, она такая полубаганутая немножечко.
Okay.
squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
You're trespassing. This is my territory. Okay, calm down. We can make a deal. How about this? You can stay if you keep those ugly feet on the ground. I'll even sweeten the pot. Found some weird smelling stuff on the ground. You can keep it, but these trees are mine. Follow the rules and I won't have to intervene. Got it?
Ух, и О. Ух, гиена, это прям... Чё, блядь? У меня управление просралось. Но я знаю, как его починить. Ща, момент. Вернее, пару моментов. Так, во-первых, я, наверное, вот это вот выключу, чтоб не мешало. Да, выйти. Дрона вож. Так. Тем я вот это выключу, чтобы тоже не мешало. Потом я беру и игру приостанавливаю на 10 секунд. Ну, может поменьше, можно поменьше. И все работает. Возвращаемся. Просто пока на мне баф действует, я должен все максимально сделать.
Shh, I'm concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle? Yes. Yes, you're right. That's it.
А что там внутри? Блестящий ключ.
Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
Три шесть. Сработало.
No, please. A moment. We may talk, but I do not trust my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe. Perhaps not. But that does not make it right. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people. He left with the adventurers. They went treasure hunting in an old temple near here. Master Halsin did not chase treasure. I do not know what he was chasing, but he never returned. The ritual is Korga's decision, but she is not our leader. Master Halsin welcomed the refugees in. I wait for him to resolve this.
Так, подожди, давай добазарим. А, понял. Свинюшка.
I thought you were Halsin.
The bull prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halsin? Promise me a mate.
Мне подружку обещал.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows.
Блять, какое лицо. Да ну нафиг. Природа умения. То есть у меня суммарно максимально плюс 7, может быть. Тут 1 до 4. Давай природу. Еще и... Ну давай, да. 10? При всех бафов? 10, блядь. Повторный бросок. 13. Все равно я минимум выбил. А Гейл-то как одобряет, если он не в пати?
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Positive. You can trust me on that.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader. She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay. But more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the right will survive long outside. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
Давай обсудим, сколько весит твое что угодно.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else. Come, Silver. Stay close.
I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond. They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone. Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts? Stupid or a liar? Neither is needed here. Go!
Ну и ладно.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
У кого у вашего? У нашего гостеприимства есть предел. Так. Марка... Кто?
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
Тоже мне друиды. А может, вас казнить надо всех, господи? И податься силе Ваала?
Did a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt? I see you. Just give me a moment.
Терпеливо ждать.
This medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now what? Drow. Last time I saw one of you folk, he tried to slit me open. I hope you're more agreeable. That's neither here nor there. Look, you obviously want something. What is it? I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe. A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Please. I'm resting.
The bird says nothing, trying to rest.
Птицу в крыло.
The bird says nothing. Only the sound of its labored breath fills the silence.
I don't need any attention right now.
Так.
Very well.
Опа.
Don't worry about him on the table. I'm not in the habit of killing drow. He attacked Master Halsin and I in the woods, leading a pack of goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
Please, don't mind me. I'll just watch.
All right. Let's see what we can do. Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
На корабле с изживателем. Они похитили меня и заразили личинкой.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. Swear it. I hope it doesn't come to that.
Да блин,
Thank you.
мне скоро такое ощущение, что Старион меня покинет.
You should all be changing. There should be a
Так, это я помню. Тут пустая болтовня, что меня должны были похилить. Найти Хальсина, да. Ну хорошо, я отыщу Хальсина. Так. Ну блин, ну мне нужен Астарион. Он вечно всем недовольный.
You're staring at me again. What do you want?
Can't risk being in open view. Let's see what you're hiding.
Синий шафран.
Gods are watching me. Moving in. Softer than a whisper. Onto the easy path. What path lies before me? Don't want to draw any attention. Not over, then through. That's curious. All right, time to skulk about. On my way.
Ну погнали. Пойдем отсюда, пожалуй. Нам нужно еще с Кагой попозарить, да?
A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Loth? Indeed. But you do exhibit a talent for self-preservation. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. Is it not her nature to strike at invaders? No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanus demands that we choke them out. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Какая ненормальная тетя. Так, давай-ка я хочу в лагерь пойти. Так, а где Уилл? Уилл! Уилл!
Something's on my mind.
Well met. Are you sure?
Оставайся здесь, сучара. Так, так, я что хотел? Я хотел Лайзель взять обратно в пати. Прошу тебя, пойди со мной.
It is done. Speak. Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaith'isk purification device.
Zaith'isk.
So I learned from the writings in the Kalir library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and the plane. Yet we still collect more.
Так. Нихуя. Я ж почти со всеми могу побазарить.
I remember who I was in Kresh Kalir. I was hungry to face my first Geich. My sword pined for their blood. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears. Next time you're able, look to the sky. Watch the moon cross it. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea.
Короче говоря, звезды, да?
One of them is my Kresh. Kalir. Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Kalir is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon, where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vash's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. The sooner we find the Druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. Head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting for me. Let a girl have some secrets. Was there anything else? The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do? Really? I'd just kill you. Anyway, get some rest. Try not to dream about tying me up.
Well.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel? Surprising is just the word, isn't it? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash. Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over? Good. I don't want you to run off just yet. You're quite the ally, after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for. You have your charms. More than you think.
The smile on his pretty lips is a touch too composed, a bit too perfect. He may not mean a word he says.
Поебаться, что ли? Ну-ка.
A delicious thought, but the right moment. I'm sorry. I need to clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
Что-то я не помню, блин. Я в первый раз вроде такого диалога у меня не было. О, пошел, стариончик, пошел. Суету наводить пошел. Так, ну эта серия будет, наверное, максимально скучной, потому что это все на болтовню уйдет у меня. Так. Подожди, где тут выход-то был? А, вот. Так, побазарим с родителями.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Угу. Ну, это юзлес какой-то артефакт. У меня уже есть такой навык.
It's my job too.
И нужен ли он мне? Так. Теперь нажмем Г. Я хочу проверить эту фичу. Аюратус. Так. Заходим сюда. Нажимаем F5. Затем... Успел? 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 Успел. А идола-то нет. Идол-то у меня. Я долго так ржать могу. Так, эта фича до сих пор работает. Типа, надо, что в полете, когда идол к тебе уже перелетает в инвентарь, тебе надо кнопочку лагеря нажать. Можно, конечно, сейчас, типа, сделать квест на как кражу вот этого всякого.
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
А у них уже не выйдет никакой обряд. Какой обряд, когда стоит кто у меня? А, я забыл. Киса, иди сюда.
His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away, as if it hurts to look at you.
А как он сказал, киса, иди сюда, если... Ну ладно. А я не знал, что, кстати, NPC, типа, реагируют на миньончиков. На миньечков.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
Так, окей, ну ладно, ты недоволен.
We could help each other. Fight the
Нихуя у тебя рожки.
These fools are trying to chase us away.
Ой, чё за рога? Я могу открыть, да, это беспрепятственно. Тогда вскрыть. Вскрыть. Вскрой, блядь. Чё, бля? Я понял.
I wasn't expecting it, but
Я случайно нажал с тобой диалог.
We could help each other.
Так, где-то тут был... А, вот. Не-не-не-не-не-не, я вспомнил кое-что еще, я вспомнил. Надо поебашиться с гарпиями, да? Думаю, надо поебашиться с гарпиями. Так, а гарпии у нас находится... Я даже не помню где. Это здесь. Вот здесь где-то, по-моему. Но я не уверен. Но я не уверен. Что?
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a
Рафаэле
road to
можно здесь встретить?
damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. It's not every day one meets such a cavalier sinner as yourself. A true, bloody pleasure. I'm rather the admirer of the sanguine arts, even if I wasn't quite born under a killing moon myself. Shall we withdraw? We have much to discuss, to our mutual satisfaction. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
Бах, и разом всех переместил.
There.
А могу я на другого персонажа свапнуться? А. У всех этот диалог.
The house of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Not easily rattled, I see. Good. Makes the next part that much more straightforward.
Смотри, у меня крылья есть.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
Я хочу попробовать обнажить оружие.
Easy, easy. I'm here to help, not harm. Consider your predicament. One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that. Yes, I like it when my clients put up a fight, only to realize victory was never an option. Try to cure yourself, shop around, beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a
Блин, жарко стало что-то. Чуть-чуть разденусь, а то жарко стало. Я посмеюсь последней. И у нас будет какой-нибудь.
I've always wondered what a laughing mind flayer sounds like. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Так, я кое-что вспомнил. Я кое-что вспомнил. Я вспомнил, что мне надо у торговцев приобрести второй арбалет. Да, он мне нужен.
Think you could stand back a ways, pal? I'm fishing for chumps here.
Isn't that how Mum usually is?
Ну, ёбана. Так. Кузнечку. Сейчас посетим тогда кузнечку. После долгого отдыха обычно же все сбрасывается, да? Да, я думал, что-то сбросится. А оно нихуя не сбросилось. А машина только у него не сбросилась. Не нужен второй арбалет. Не сюда. Это что такое? Вот туда мне надо.
Individual doesn't seem your offer appears to be of interest. Let's make it a good one.
Мне кажется, тоже ничего нет. Ладно, засейвимся.